is no joke. Is no hack. Is no halfway semi-good book. That book is the fucking Bible of that topic. Pages and pages on each pattern, back-tested with computers, with the results in all different markets, bull markets, bear markets, when the pattern is slightly a little bit off, when the pattern is perfect, when the pattern is a little bit this, if it's juxtaposed with it's more than enough information. It's the Bible. I would definitely, that's one of the 10 books I was thinking off the top of my head. But I will say this, that candlestick patterns are candlestick patterns, but chart patterns and sometimes even supersede candlestick patterns. Candlestick patterns will give you an idea of things. I think candlestick patterns are good for your educational foundation, and then chart patterns give you the final kind of ultimate actionable larger frame ideas, because it could be a large 3-month chart pattern, whereas a candlestick pattern means 3 candlesticks, and these particular 3 candlesticks could be the following, could be the end of a run or something, and that's helpful, right? It is actionable, I guess. But the one called chart patterns will so they kind of go hand in hand. I don't know if both of them are on sale, and they're very expensive, I understand, but they're both very good. Definitely snag them when they're on discount. Snag what you can when it's on discount. Oh, is that because of Prime Day coming up? I'll have to go on a buying spree soon here then, if books are starting to go on sale for Prime Day. And we gotta go live on TikTok, and then we'll go over the market for a few minutes. Got my dad on TikTok last night. I think he's late 70s, and by the way, the algorithm trains a lot faster now. I thought it would take 3 days for it to train the algorithm. Within 20 minutes, it started recommending the things he liked, like over and over and over and over. But I taught him how to do it really well, because I know to be in social media promotion and clients and stuff, and I know how that stuff works. You click not interested right off the bat. Just let it know what you're not interested in. Yeah, I'm not interested in teenagers cutting watermelons open with swords. Yeah, I'm not interested in little kittens, even though they're cute. Not interested. Anyway, and then he's an artist, so and then when something came up that had to do with art, I said, okay, like that, and watch the complete video, let the algorithm know it's captured your attention. And then we continue. By the end of the night, they had mural painting, muralist, artists, canvas, fine artists. Everything was all about art. Everything that was coming up was art. Move after move after move. Hopefully it doesn't try to, show him dancing teenage girls, because that's going to take it down the wrong way. I'm making sure I'm sitting by him during the entire training. Got to keep him on the right path here. You have to watch out for things that you should not be looking at on TikTok. Otherwise, it can get out of control. I can tell you. Always listen to a hypocrite, I say. We've been there. We've made those mistakes. We know not to do it. Well. Look at that. My VIX puts continue to be the gift that keeps giving. I'm looking forward to holding those down into the low 20s or even below 20. We will get there eventually. All right, so let's talk about the market. Oh, I have to go live on TikTok. Speaking of the devil. Okay. It's market. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, we're live, so we can go for it now. We've got 4 minutes until the 3.5 minutes until the market opens. So the brief overview is that oil's trying to do a break yesterday's high. Still, oil's kind of corrective right now. Energy as well. Everything's pretty much broadly up across the board. The market is gapping open up. Decent sign. What would be bad is if it pulled back and went red on the day. That's what we really want to look for after a decent number of minutes above water. If it were to pull back, not good. Not a good sign. I expect there to be some pullback, maybe at the open, and then for it to continue up. But to come back, after 10 minutes of the market or in the afternoon and go red on the day, that's going to create the wrong candlestick. Speaking of candlesticks, that's going to create a top. So we don't want to see that. So be careful of that. We'll be looking for breakouts today from growth stocks as this rally continues to shape up a little bit, although it's Friday, so I don't know if we're going to actually do anything. We'll see. Rates are at 3.1%, so a little bit up off of yesterday's low of 3.0% up since yesterday, but that all happened and got priced in yesterday. So they're pretty much holding where they closed yesterday at 3.1%. So growth is free to go either way. And consumer staples also up and value. So this is more about pouring cash into the market. It looks like people are coming back to the market today. People are coming back to the market. That may bring extra volume into the market and a positive move. Well, it remains to be seen. So don't want to speculate too much on that. But everything is up. To start with this morning, we have 16%. We're at 16% of stocks are underneath our 16% of stocks are above their 200 moving average. Everybody else, 84% of stocks are below their 200 moving average on the daily chart. And that's up off of a low of 10%. So we had a 90-10 differential there of 90% of stocks being underneath their 200-day moving average. And it was at that point that I called a bottom and said that maybe it's the bottom. I highly doubt that, but that's what the technicals were showing me. The technical analysis said, hey, this may be the bottom. So that was about a week. That was at the beginning of the week or last week, Friday or Monday of this. Yeah, I think that was Friday or Thursday. So who knows? Maybe this rally will work and it will continue for 2 weeks. And then from there we'll fall again, but maybe we won't break the low and then we'll bounce. And then, I'm saying it could take some months, but maybe that was the bottom. Who knows? A slight chance. We'll see. All right, we got 40 seconds till the market opens. We're watching also TBLT seems to be the one with the best pre-market shape. We do indeed have some decent movement coming from XXII, any stock trade that we're messing around with. But here we go. We got 15 seconds till the market opens. Yeah, MITQ completely crapped out. I would stay away from it. Yeah, I mean, but if you drop again from up high, you don't necessarily have to break new lows in order to be working. Okay, here we go. Market's opening. Checking on them. All right, let's see which way this market goes at the open here. Okay, it is going up, which kind of scares me. Remember what I said? I wouldn't mind if it dropped at the open and then turned green on the day and continued in that direction. I don't want to see any bull traps here.
Everyone, what are you doing?
How's it going, man?
You on the stock market?
What's that? Yes, sir.
You want a live match?
Oh, I have never even.
Now is the time.
Let's do it, but I've never even done one of those.
Let's go now. Your friends. Let's go.
This guy's gonna.
Like this. We can speed challenge. Send those rules as gifts.
I'm gonna keep.
Guys, by the way, I want everyone to follow.
I guess I'm on a competition right now of verses. I'm actually winning by doing nothing. That's the beauty of seniority. There I go. I'm getting pumped pretty highly right now. They're throwing you some bones. Number one candy in the world. I'd have to go with Skor. 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 Group candy, he says. I love it. No, it's good. Yes, your thesis is good. We got to figure out how to invest in them. Kick his ass, Seabass. That's funny. Hey, who's the son of a bitch that threw the salt shaker? What's the soup of the day? All right, what did he say? What's the soup du jour? That's the soup of the day. Hey, you're actually winning now. Yeah, get into Tesla. All right, so you don't want to get into Tesla. How about AMD? Yes. Well, tech is what grows the fastest. I mean, everything's tech now. Biotech, medical, everything's going tech. Freaking Meta. I mean, the whole universe is going tech. But yeah. You want to go into toilet paper? If you want to go into toilet paper, you can get PG. You don't want tech, you can have Procter and Gamble, yeah. It's just it's a good investment. Yeah. When the world's going to shit, get toilet paper. No, I don't need that. Where you guys live? Ah, nice. Yeah. Good. Get on there now. Sending out an alert, guys, on CVLG Swing 100 trade. I don't know if it's going to work out. We'll see. All right, is our verses over? Oh, we got 40 seconds left. Say again. Moving averages. The average price of over the last 20 days would be better than a regression line. I also use pivot points. All right, bye-bye. Nice being with you. XXII dumped. Oh, it sure did. Thank you for the alert. Getting out at break even right now. I'm up 20% on Rani, R-A-N-I. That seems to be doing good. I guess just overall. Let's see what's up good. What's good? BHAT working out. Not working out is MSPR. I got to cut that. TBLT is getting close. Okay. I don't know. That's why, this earlier on, Carl, I don't know if it's going to be enough. But what you could do is you could take a little position now. God, do I really want to get into mix again? All right. Mix is just signaled MICS. Getting into that right now. Or I believe that's penny stock trade. Kind of a IPO as well. For about 30 cents of risk. Oh, I don't have enough available. Oh, it let me buy it? Oops. All right, there goes regulation T call. You kind of thought XXII would dump. If you look on a daily chart and zoom out, it had 3 spikes. Totally. I know. Camille, exactly. I think I might have even written on that one. It's a little bit iffy, but sometimes some of these are a little bit iffy, but I try to keep those filtered out. They can, yeah, MICS. You get it. There goes TBLT, you guys. Day trade. So the market up strong at the open. Very nice. Didn't even look back. That's a nice candle. It's going to leave a gap in there. So the question is today, are we going to fill the gap? If we do, the candle goes red and it's not good. I think it's either, we've got one or two choices. It needs to never look back, or if it goes red, it's bad and it's the top of this rally. It sets us up for a down week next week. Now, Revlon's waking up, somebody says, but I really think that trade is just topped out and it's not worthwhile. There goes TBLT. I thought that guy might be somebody interesting in stocks, and we could talk about stocks and stuff. So I brought him in, but yeah, nay. Let's see this. PETZ. Gonna cut that soon if it continues to behave like that. You don't get what that was. You pulled up to TikTok and watched for a minute. What was the point of that? To give people something to do. I mean, what's the point of looking at people eat cereal live? You know what I mean? It's just another thing. There's no point. You're like me. I can tell, Mac, you have a little bit of that autistic side where if you can't logically figure something out, what the fuck is going on there, right? No, it has no logic. There was no point. Well, you're probably asking, what's that for? It gives people something to do. You versus each other. Maybe you could be having a political debate or whatever it is. People support you by clicking like on your side or the other side, and giving gifts. And then by the end, there's a winner. And it's just fun. Like, what's the point of a slip and slide, right? Like, it just doesn't compute for people like us. I don't get it. You jump on the slipper slide, whee, and what do you get out of that? What do we do that? Why? Selling your name brand white branded dishware that you're going to be on the stock market one day. Hey, at least they themed it in. That's fine. I give them props for staying on theme. I was just trying to stay focused on the market, really, myself. I probably could have been more sport another time. That was kind of an important moment. The market had just opened, and I thought maybe somebody else in stocks was going to expand our ability to watch a couple of other issues at the open, and we'd have something good going on there. Yeah, I think so, man. No wonder I lost. Somebody just said, "Oh, if I knew that, I would have hit liked for you." You go to there's your logic. You go to the slip and slide because the girls are there. Yeah. Even when I was prepubescent, I was a little girl, a little perv, because I remember I used to go to what was it called? It's pretty famous. Wild River? Wild River. Wild Rapids? Wild River. I think the place was called Wild River anyway. It was a chain. Wild Rapid, I forget. Anyway, and I go there with my best friend on the summer. It's a water park. At some point, I think at a store, at Spencer Gifts or something, I bought these sunglasses which had little mirrors on the inside. Little mirror. Right. So then we'd sit there, in a lounge chair, and then we'd be checking out the chicks, but we were prepubescent. So it was really more about just doing something cool or deviant. It's amazing we're alive and the shit we did. How about you guys? Is it amazing that you're alive? It's amazing you survive from the age of 10 to 20. The dumb shit we do as kids. I mean, really dumb. I remember going into the city sewer system and getting lost in there. And we're talking dumb stuff. It's amazing you're not crippled. I mean, basically, you got lucky. Growth is really firing up now, and I'm going to go do a screen. Let me see if we've got anything coming up on screens here. That's that's very curious. Why is nothing triggering? And I've got alerts on everything that's an opportunity, and nothing's triggering. It's because, at least so far, it's not enough. So even this great thrust here at the open and gapping open could be a Faguzi. And the nice thing is that this process keeps you honest, keeps it honest. Get into something just on a whim. Gap up, grind down. I mean, at the moment, I get the feeling it's going to hold. We'll see. That's a pretty strong push on the Qs and on SPY just now and across the market. Staples are actually, they gapped up and then they're grinding down. So it is a bit of exuberant moment. It's an exuberant moment on the day, on the week. We kind of need that. It's amazing that it still exists. When was the last time you saw any exuberance on this market? Jeez. Been pretty anemic. I'm just hoping we can get a signal here on something. Almost drowned twice in Florida. Yeah, there you go. I drowned once. I was resuscitated. I mean, we're just lucky to be alive. Going 110. down the freeway from Northern California to Southern California when I was 18. And, luckily I didn't pop a tire and end up several hundred yards out in the desert, flipped over in my car. Just dumbass shit. Wow, this rally is really doing well. Yeah, very nice. It just blasted through resistance. That's excellent. Totally ignoring prior congested zones. So it may actually just go up all day. If you see any kind of a pullback wave, you might want to try to plant a little bullish seed. Grab some QQQ calls, whatever, or TQQQ at the bottom of that wave, that pullback. Yeah, Ben. Trust me when I tell you, the right way to trade is conservatively. It's because I know it. I've learned my lessons. No, I'm just like you guys. Trust me. Which should give you hope. I think it's possible that we all have those impulses and could easily just without discipline go, you know what? Let me just put it all on red. That's me. I could have done that. And even before I knew better, even before I knew roulette, I did that with the stock market and I lost over $1 million on a trade. We're all lucky. We're all lucky to be alive. And you should celebrate that. Have a great weekend. Today's Friday. TBLT almost at 4 now, you guys. TBLT trade really working out. Tough built industries. May or may not end up as a good penny stock trade by the end of the day. We shall see. Just going to blast through some of my positions and see what's going on. Getting out of RD a US at break even. Checking in again on pets. It's actually improved a little bit. I'll stay in that. CRDF. Oh, it's doing well. Excellent. BHAT doing okay. Aveo. There. Short on GSL, and it's not doing much. I gapped up. Mix. What are you doing, Mix? All right, Mix from entry is pulled back, but it's still a good on the day. Good daily candle. BNTC flying report from RJ. BNTC. Oh, it's halted at 1.4. And it started at 0.74. So it's up 100%. Definitely going to be coming out of that halt with a lot of energy. Anything that halted into 100% gain, it's got another rally in it. 80% sure. So that's BNTC. Dick's Sporting Goods possibly triggering here. It to break over this level here. Mark B. Yeah, this could be a very early entry and like a 2 or 3 month trade. But ARC B Looks good for entry. For a cheat entry, a very low entry, possibly the lowest entry. Try. I'm going to post that. Swing 100. ARC B. Very early cheat entry. Play. Very early low risk cheat entry. I shouldn't say low risk because you guys will understand that as it means I'm not going to lose money or I'm not going to lose very much money. No. The risk is always the same. It's the 1% rule. It's the ratio to the reward potential that makes the risk appear more worth it and more low. Anyway, there we go, ARC B, and I am going to get that position in another account. Right now live what the risk unit is. Wouldn't want to see it fall back dollar from here, 69.12. So 1. The risk unit is 1. If you want very conservative, you could take it all the way to the bottom of the pivot, and that risk unit would be 4. All right, let's see. When is this puppy going to come out of the halt? 49.54 in like 2 minutes, a minute and 30 seconds, something like that. BNTC. $110 drunk driving through a rest stop. That's not even possible, brother. What? Is that possible? Jesus. Not only are you lucky to be alive, but others are lucky to be alive, Carl, because of you. Oh, Jesus. Well, I could say the same thing about driving 110 on the freeway. If one car moved, you all die. I mean, Jesus, yeah, fuck. And terrible, too, because, those people at the rest stops are typically families. Oh, there was a really clever TikTok I saw last night. I was watching stuff with my dad, showing him some of the stuff I watch. And there's this one kind of like black guy with like dreads. He's really funny. He does his own skits where he does skits, where he does both sides. And like he did. Oh, hey, by the way, BNTC is open and it is pulling back. Could be a good low entry around 1.3 before it pops the high of the day again. If you do get in it for a nice wide risk, just in case it rug pulls on you, and you'll be safe. That way you can expect to lose 1%. But this way maybe it goes to $2 here, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, I don't know his name. Oh, he's a Rich Guy Talks. I think his name is Rich Guy Talks. It's so funny. And anyway, he did this skit where he comes home and his best friend's cheating on him. Wife, and then there's a gun on the couch that starts talking to him like mentally, the other guy can't hear the gun talking to him. And the gun's like, just pull the trigger. I'll make it all go away. No stress. I'll make the stress go away. Just squeeze the stress ball trigger and all this. And it's like trying to tempt him into killing the other guy. So he grabs the gun, kills the other guy, and the detectives, then it cuts later. The detectives come over and are interviewing him. And he says, why did you do it? And he said, it was the gun. The gun made me do it. He said, silly man, guns don't kill people. And then the gun like goes, it's like the gun did talk him. Like it was a really cool social commentary because it was trying to show how silly it is to think that it's the guns that kill people. And at the same time, it made it look like that is true and how funny it is. It's a sad, funny social comment. Very dark, definitely. It was very clever. Very clever. So sometimes, you can see some good shit on TikTok. All right. So it looks like BNTC is perfectly set up now. I really like the 3 candle formation here on the 1 minute chart. I think it's going to just skyrocket right through 140 any moment here when the volume picks up. I think it's getting really close. And if it breaks 120, you can get out. So we get about 20 cents or 15 cents of risk going on here. Yeah, Rev went from 6.5 to 8.4, guys. What's up, Kevin? TBLT still going? It's back to 3.5-ish. Couldn't make it past 4. Good idea to just shift it on over to BNTC now if that's what you're doing, if you're doing any day trading. Stay here for this. There it is, 140, and we've blasted through 140 to a halt. We'll be at 145. It hit 144. Everybody got scared away right there, trying to take profits. It's back to 135. Remember, at 120, you should most assuredly cut. But if it doesn't hit 120, then we're holding this level still. Don't have to get too scared out of your trade. But yeah, it's hanging out around 135. You guys head on over to the live trader lounge, and RJ and everybody join up in the live trader lounge. I'm going to call it now this morning. It's 30 minutes into the session, and we've got everything under control here. We've got that one opportunity, BNTC. If you want to continue to trade it together, get on over to the live trader lounge and share your screens or turn on your mic. You can also text type to each other. But let's continue over in the live trader lounge together. I will pop in throughout the day. If I don't see you, good afternoon, good night. You have a great weekend. If I don't see you, but I am going to be definitely posting end of day trades as well. You too, Mike. All right, see you in the cord. Which symbol am I talking about? BNTC. BNTC. It's trying again right now. $144. There we go. $142. $140. And can it get through that fake out level? 44. I'd sell into a pop. 147. I think everybody knows it. You got to sell into these pops. 149 is the halt level. It's at 148. 148. It's a halting at 148. Halting, 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 halting. 148. Halting, halting, halting. It looks like it's going to hold. Looks like it's going to halt. All right, we got a few seconds left and halted at 148. There you go. And it's indicating it open at 1.5, 1.52. It still has interest. All right, you guys have a good weekend. Catch you in the cord. Let's continue this live trading in the live trader lounge.